Hello, my name is Jim Mullany from Sitek Process Solutions. Today is Tuesday, January 21st, 2025. I hope everyone had nice holidays. Today I'm doing a prior to shipment video source inspection of a refurbished Ultra T mask cleaner. Ultra T has a lot of different numbers on their systems, but they really come down to what controller's on the system because there could be an SWC 111, which is solid wafer cleaner 111. There could be SCS 232 because that's SCS is spray cleaning system, even though it looks the same. So the part number is not quite as applicable. Also, they OEM for K and S. So sometimes on the front you have an Ultra T sticker. You flip it over, it says K and S on the other side because it's the same exact tool. So this is for an Ultra C WCS 111 or an ECC 123. This system is going to the UK. Because of that, we'll upload the video on our YouTube channel, but we do not give the customer's name out. Their purchase order ends with 0003710. This system is set up for, which I have now installed, a 6-inch mask for high pressure cleaning. We also are supplying a chuck so they can clean 4-inch, 5-inch, and 7-inch chucks. That's for a 4-inch for your 3-inch wafer, the 5-inch for your 4-inch wafer, and the 7 for your 6-inch wafer in the fab. It has high pressure. It also has a dispense capability that gives the customer the capability of putting a surfactant dispense if they want. This system is actually going to the UK. There's been a little change. The customer has also purchased these 2 spin-rinse dryers. These are new from Sitek. What they're going to be doing is sending 1 rinser dryer and 1 mask cleaner to 2 different universities in the UK. We currently have this mask cleaner done, and we're looking for the second mask cleaner for them to go through our manufacturing process. What I'll go ahead and do is you can program a variety of steps in the system. You can have high pressure, you can have a dispense, you can have that will control the RPMs, you can do N2 blow off, etc. We have a standard process in here for doing the dispense is actually just a DI dispense, we're not putting surfactant in. We have a dispense, we have a high pressure, we have the heat lamp. This heat lamp actually is on this system, but really it's discontinued. Ultra T knew years ago that these weren't really applicable in the drying. They look good when they come on because you can see inside the chamber, because with these dark tops, it's hard to see in the chamber, but they really don't help in the drying capability. So moving forward, most of our systems we do ship do not have these on there at all. It's just a clear top, which you can see right into the process the whole time. So I already put the 150 millimeter wafer on there. Make sure it's on nice. Okay, chuck, there we go. I'll go ahead and simply close the process. It starts automatically. When I close the lid, there'll be a delay and it'll start. I simply push the button. Okay, there we go. The arms are starting to move across now. Here we go. This talks about the process. Step 1 is a pre-wet for, it's 30 seconds left, so I believe it was 35 seconds. So that pre-wet is getting the substrate ready if you want to add a surfactant dispense or whatever they want to dispense. It's kind of a boring process because you can't see, but I can see the wafer spinning. I can see the arm rotating back and forth. That's the pre-wet high pressure arm. We have about 6 seconds left. Okay. Now we're going to, now it says park the arm. It's taking the arm to home position. Okay. Now we're doing dispense 1. So first you pre-wet the wafer. Now you're dispensing, let's call it a surfactant. You do that at low flow, and you can actually kind of let it soak on the wafer a little bit. That way you can then go into a high pressure clean, and the surfactant will help alleviate the adhesion of any particles you're trying to take off the wafer. When you're doing a wafer, you're doing really usually particle cleaning. You're not trying to strip anything else off. Same thing with the mask. With the mask, the particles are photoresist. On a contact or a proximity aligner, you get dabs of photoresist on the mask cleaners, the mask, plus they get dirty just because you're being moved around. And you'll use this to actually strip off any of the photoresist without hurting the chrome. Okay. Now we're doing a nitrogen dry, which again, we can have multiple steps. We put a nitrogen dry here. What we're doing is, you can't see, but I'm looking at the nitrogen arm back and forth. It turns out the dispense and the nitrogen blow are the same. That arm actually has a tube down the middle, and that's where the dispense came out during the dispense. Now the arm is rotating back and forth with the N2 blow off. The key thing on any of these arms is that the stroke goes past the center line of the wafer. Since the wafer's spinning the whole time, as long as you cross center line and come back, you will get the whole wafer cleaned or rinsed off or surfactant and put on it, whatever you might be doing. Okay, we're putting now a dispense 2 in here. So we have a second, so we can put a second dispense. That's off a different arm. I'm watching that. It's a low flow arm also. We have about 10 seconds left on that. Okay, now it says it's parking arm 3, which was that dispense arm. Now we're doing another step, nitrogen dry. Again, what we're doing, we're actuating all of the capabilities of the tool for the video so that the customer knows when they design their own process recipe and their own steps that all the functions physically work, mechanically work, I should say. Most of these are set up for approximately 30-second steps. Okay, still have about 13 seconds. On the controller here, this is for your tachometer, so you can see your RPMs. Here's an EMO switch I don't want to hit. For your different speeds, this is how you set your RPMs with these 3 adjusters. Then this talks about if you have the nitrogen dry pressure, the CO2. We don't have to we don't have a worry about a vacuum chuck on this one because we're not needed to pull the wafer down. Okay, now we're going into the heat lamp dry. That is 30 seconds. This is where you can actually see in the chamber because it's highlighted in amber, and I can see everything spinning. High pressure arm is, the dispense arm is parked, the dispense arm with the N2 blow off is parked, and the high pressure spray arm is parked in their home positions. These systems do have on the back for your incoming facilities, all the facilities are marked. There also is 2 exhausts. One exhaust is for the chamber. You want to put a house exhaust on the chamber because it'll dry the chamber. The substrate's always going to be dry, but you'll have water around the bottom of the chamber on the poly. If you pull exhaust on there, it'll dramatically help keeping the chamber all dry. You also have a bottom exhaust that is for the, it's the actual inside of the tool itself, not the process chamber, down below where the high pressure pump and all of the other components are located, the motor, etc. So you actually have 2 exhaust ports on the back. The most important is the exhaust for the chamber, which is the one to the back right, looking at it, halfway up the system. Now we're doing a final spin off. Okay, the end of the program, now we're doing a spin down. Program ended. So you have some centrifugal force until the brake hits. There we go, the brake just stopped. So to open the process, I simply go open lid. There's a delay here. Let it go. Nice and smooth. Okay, I will remove the substrate. There we go. Look at that. Looks great. Dry, clean, fantastic. Let's put it back inside there. Okay. And, okay, I would close the lid again, but it'll start the process, so I won't close the lid. So this will conclude. And for this system, we have spare parts for needed. We offer the high Haskell pump repairs, new pumps, the CO2 canisters, any of the gauges down below, the motor, etc. We can give you replacement Festo screens if needed. So we can support you on a lot of the, as I said, Ultra T, Ultra Tech, K&S type mask and wafer scrubbers. This will conclude this short prior to ship video today. Again, my name is Jim Mullany. Today is Tuesday, January 21st, 2025. If you want to contact our company, if you go to our website at sitekprocess.com, there's a search bar box at the top left. You can put a Ultra T if you want, or KLA or Nanometrics. It'll search products on our system. Any product page has a contact sales button. You click on that. An email sent to us to get a hold of you. If you'd like to talk to our sales team, our main number in the United States is 797-9000, and then we'll be more than happy to talk about any of your semi-tool, Vertec, K&S, Ultra T, Floorwear, box washer, nanometrics, etc. needs. Again, my name is Jim Mullany. I hope everyone has a nice year coming up. Thank you.